Gonna be eating the California Reaper. I've had other versions of this, but I have not had an actual, like, straight up California Reaper. So this will be the first one of these I believe that I've had. Anyways. It's very hot. Very sharp in the back of the throat. Got a little bit of ear burn already. It's kind of hard to talk. Salivating a ton. Definitely working on the sinuses. Yeah, it's very hot. Hurts a lot when I breathe out. Heat's spreading to the tongue. Sweating. I think I'm tearing a little bit too. That heat hit immediately as I swallowed. Whew. Ear burn's getting worse. Especially when I breathe out or talk. That ear burn though, that's killing me. Hands are going numb. Got the burps. Heat in the ears is the worst part. Otherwise, it's not that bad. My hands are doing the full tingle. Heat in the throat's starting to come back. Heat in the ears isn't going down at all. Starting to get some shakes in my legs. Can't be faking this one. Getting the shivers in the upper body too. Sorry about the shaking camera. Currently, I think this is the second worst reaction I've had. I think it's getting a little better. Ear burns going down. Back of the throat burns going down. Tongue burns going up though. Tongue burn is still very, very hot. And it's like all over the tongue. Under, top, tip, back. Back of the throat's picking up a little again. Really sorry about the shaking. I don't have a stand or anything, so I don't have a different way to prop it up. It's burning between the teeth and the gums. I think it's starting to get better. That was pretty intense. Yeah, that's like second or third worst reaction I've had. Those top three are pretty hard to distinguish which was worse, but I still think the Gold Ghost Pink Tiger was the worst one. Excuse me. Really working on the sinuses this time. So one thing I didn't get with this one that I did get with the Gold Ghost Pink Tiger was the full body numbness. I haven't had a reaction that bad since. Still got lots of pepper pieces in there. Every time I think the heat goes down, it comes back a little bit. That's a really hot pepper. You know, like with any pepper, don't think it's going to be lighter just because somebody says it's going to not be as bad as a Carolina Reaper. It's still going to be hot. Part of me is wondering if this is due to the lowered tolerance, or if it's just a hotter pepper than the Peach Reaper that I had before. And I don't know if that could be due to like growing conditions, like watering. I have no idea. But this was a very, very, very hot pepper. Still got some shakes left in the upper body, I think. Oh man. That's my worst reaction on camera. Gotta be. One of them. Excuse me. It's doing a number on the sinuses. Yeah, it's starting to significantly drop in heat, in the mouth. But it still feels like it's catching again when I breathe out. Got that dragon breath going on. That was really hot. Flavors, I'd argue, are kind of your typical peach Chinen's flavors. Little sweet, little floral. They kind of mix together well. And then a smidge of bitterness in there as well. I don't know if I mentioned this, but most of the peach pods I've had aren't my favorite flavors out of all of the pods. I feel like so far I tend to like the reds and the yellows and the oranges more than the like light peach colors. Obviously there are exceptions, but for the most part that seems to be the case. Oh, and the chocolates are good. There's some other types of pods thrown in there that are just like unusual flavors to me, and I haven't had a ton of them, so you know, I like them for what they are, but I can't say that like they're a favorite because I haven't had enough of them to decide whether or not I like them that much. I kind of like all peppers, but so far that I can tell, most of the ones that I like the least are the peach varieties, unfortunately. Some of them are quite delicious, but like they have just the right floral, bitter, and sweet combination to be just a little bit odd, I think is the right word for flavor. Man, it's still kind of wrecking my mouth. My hand, the feeling in my hands is coming back, and I'm not shaking as much, so that's good. Anyways, I did get this pod from Badged Bacon in the Pepper Lovers Community Discord server. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I think I've got one more pepper out of his box to try that's unique to the box, and that would be, I think, Thor's Thunderbolt, I think is what it is. I have to look at it again. Anyways, yeah. Not a bad pepper, but it does have that typical peach flavor. Very, very hot. You want some hot powder. I like to really heat up a sauce. Some California Reapers. They'll do it. They'll do it. Anyways, thanks for watching.